Hi, I'm Gerry and I'm very excited to announce that I will be running for Orangeville Town Council in the upcoming municipal election. Some of my reasons for running for Town Council can be briefly summarized as follows. First and foremost, as a long-time Orangeville resident, I just love our town and I really want to make it better. I have many ideas that I believe will help our town become even better than it already is, and I will be gladly sharing these ideas with our community as we move forward to the fall election. Like all of you, I am deeply concerned about the finances of our town, and it is always disappointing to hear that Orangeville is one of, if not the highest taxed communities per capita. As a chartered professional accountant, as well as a lifelong self-employed business person, I believe I have a lot to offer to the financial well-being of our town. I spend most of my days helping businesses operate more efficiently and saving these businesses money, and I know I can do the same for the town of Orangeville. Unfortunately, a new council will not be able to instantly solve our property tax problem, but we need to elect a council that will all work towards the goal of getting our local finances back on track. For many years, the finances of our town have suffered what I call public sector thinking, which I can describe as follows. When someone works for the public sector, and thankfully they do because it provides a much needed public service, they get paid from publicly funded dollars. And if these public sector employees are lucky enough to have management positions, they get to spend publicly funded dollars. But they've never had to learn how to spend their own money. And in my opinion, this may not give these people the necessary financial skills to look after something like our local tax dollars. Now, compare that with a seasoned self-employed business person who has had to earn money by providing a service that someone will value with their own money. And then that self-employed business person will need to spend their own money to make business purchases, to hire staff. And I can assure you that when you must earn and spend your own money, this teaches you to make much better financial decisions and makes you a much better custodian of something like our local tax dollars. Now, look back on a number of our previous councils, which have suffered from what I call public sector thinking that I've just described. Too many of our previous councillors have had lifelong public sector government jobs without ever learning the invaluable financial experience of running their own businesses or having to make financial decisions with their own money. And I believe that it is this type of public sector thinking that has a lot to do with the property tax mess which we find ourselves in now. This upcoming election gives our town a great opportunity to change the fabric of the decision makers who sit at the council table, and I hope you will give some of the seasoned business people like me who are running for council in the upcoming election a chance to show what we can do. Aside from being a chartered professional accountant, I can proudly say that my most significant qualification for the job as councillor is that I have been most of my life working as an entrepreneur and a self-employed business person. Before I became self-employed, I spent many years at Deloitte Touche Chartered Accountants, where we audited the financial and operational affairs of many different municipalities, which has given me a very unique inside look at how municipalities operate financially, and I know there are ways to save money for our local taxpayers. I know that for certain, given I was previously involved with the Orangeville Finance Committee in a sub-advisory capacity, in order to find financial efficiencies for our town, which we did. But the council today did not act on any of the recommendations that our subcommittee made, which was very unfortunate, especially for our local taxpayers. It is these type of experiences that make me a very qualified council candidate, especially in helping our town with our ever-increasing property tax problem. Also, as you know, the town of Orangeville has an absolutely amazing arts and culture community, and I want to help that community grow. We have so much incredible local musical talent, and there is so much more that our community can do to showcase these artists, which will only help our town become better recognized as a tourist destination. And what an opportunity we currently have, given our local member of provincial parliament is now the Provincial Minister of Tourism, Culture and Sport. So that's a very good pipeline to provincial funding. So I know we have the best access that we've ever had to provincial funding to help make our arts and cultural community take it to a higher level. This is a very exciting opportunity. So again, I will be sharing the many ideas that I have with our local community as this election unfolds. There are many more reasons why I'm running for town councilor, and I have so many more ideas for our town. So at this time, I invite you to visit my election campaign website, which is, what else, www.electanaccountant.ca, to learn more about the reasons why I'm putting my name forward. On a personal note, I'm married with two wonderful boys who have been born and raised in Orangeville, and although these two boys have seen more of the world in their young adult life than I'll probably ever see, I certainly hope they'll choose to make Orangeville their permanent home, and I want to do everything I can to make Orangeville a better place, not only for them, but for everyone in our community. Thank you, and I look forward to your support in the fall election.